Today we will hear statements by the honourable members for the district of St. George's Umber, Grand Falls Windsor Buckins, Lake Millville, Stephenville Port au Port, and Cape St. Francis. The honourable the member for St. George's Umber.
Speaker, today I want to make members and indeed all listeners aware of a special cultural event. The Bay St. George Powwow will be held in Flat Bay, July the 8th, 9th, and 10th. This will be the first powwow in Bay St. George since 2019. A powwow is a unique event signified by social exchange, cultural sharing, ceremonial rituals. Indeed, the powwow is a time of teaching, learning, singing, dancing, feasting, sharing, and healing. Powwows are an expression of culture, pride, and identity. It is a unifying ritual of the young and the old, a collection of the past and a celebration of the future. The Flat Bay Powwow is a showpiece of the cultural revival which is happening amongst Mi'kmaq people in this province. And it is an event for Indigenous people who want to reconnect with their heritage. And for everyone in the province who wants to more fully understand our multicultural nature of our province. Speaker, I invite all members of the House and the general public to attend the Bay St. George Powwow held in Flat Bay, July the 8th, 9th, and 10th of this year. Thank you.
The Honourable the member for Grand Falls Windsor Buckins.
Thank you, Speaker. As the salmon season opens, I rise today to honour the mighty Exploits River in central Newfoundland and Labrador. For over a century, anglers have been drawn to one of the most beautiful waterways in all of North America for an experience to remember. Along with some world-class fishing, the Exploits offers attractions and accommodations for families as we welcome many for Come Home Year 2022. The Riverfront Chalets have 5 chalets overlooking the Exploits River that has been successful year after year, offering rafting, Newfoundland on site, canoeing, kayaking, snowmobiling, and ATV tours. Riverfront Chalets offer 4 Wheatnock culinary experiences this summer, where guests can paddle to a secluded island and are greeted by a chef preparing 4 courses traditional Aboriginal meals. For the first time, adventure enthusiasts can now enjoy zip-lining across this magnificent Exploits thanks to the opening of Exploits Extreme Zip Lines. There are 6 lines for both young and old alike to enjoy as they take in the breathtaking scenery. Tourism operators in my district have put so much work for a successful season this year, and I encourage all to enjoy a safe and happy summer on the mighty Exploits River. Thank you, Speaker.
The Honourable the member for Lake Millville.
Thank you, Speaker. Yesterday was the last day of work for the well-respected Assistant Superintendent responsible for the Labrador Correctional Centre, James Bud Hickman. In his 36 years from corrections officer to union leader and finally the senior regional position, he has been a role model in corrections. Connecting inmates and staff to Labrador's cultural values has been an important priority. He often found creative ways to reacquaint or even introduce these values and life lessons. One source of Bud's inspiration came from a Canadian Labour Congress convention and the opportunity to meet with Nelson Mandela. After spending 27 years in prison, Mandela once said, "As I walked out of the door toward the gate that would lead to my freedom, I knew that if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison." Bud understood these words and what it meant for the team around him. With increasing responsibility and seniority, he was able to apply new perspectives to support those who were struggling. He ensured that staff understood how they could make a positive contribution to life in Labrador. I would ask this House of Assembly to extend our appreciation to Bud Hickman for a career of service and a legacy that will continue to inspire. Thank you.
The Honourable the member for Stephenville Port au Port.
Thank you, Speaker. Maurice Hines of Stephenville is a retired educator and school administrator in the Stephenville area. His commitment to community has been witnessed through the many volunteer positions he has held over the years: St. Stephen's Parish Council, the Airport Board, Cultural Destination Committee, Town Councillor, and the list goes on. One of Maurice's many passions is his involvement with Branch 35 of the Royal Canadian Legion. His dedication to the Legion stems from his early years when he joined the Canadian Reserves in 1975. Maurice was promoted through the ranks until he was named a lieutenant colonel in 1990. Maurice was a member of the directing staff at Canadian Forces Command and Staff College in Kingston, Ontario, and director of the Advanced Training for Land Forces Atlantic Area. Presently, Maurice devotes many hours volunteering to ensure the viability of the Royal Canadian Legion in Stephenville. He wears many hats: fundraiser, cook, manager, entertainer, greeter, and organizer, and performs any role that's needed. As a fellow volunteer commented, Maurice is the glue that keeps this place together. He does all this to ensure that the veterans continue to have a presence in a town that is so heavily steeped in military history. We salute Lieutenant Colonel Maurice Hines.
The Honourable, the member for Cape St. Francis.
Speaker, I rise today to recognise Katie Parsons, a Level 3 student of Entrepreneurship 3209 at Holy Trinity High School in Torbay. Last week, Katie, along with 3 of her classmates, were chosen to be among the top 15 students from across our province to take part in the Enterprise Olympics, a provincial year-end conference to recognise the province's top student entrepreneurs and their venture marketing plans. Each student presented their marketing plans before a panel of judges and business professionals, and Katie was selected as the provincial winner. Her business project, Wink Lash Studio, was comprised of research on demographics and related products and services, a full business description and management plan, followed up with social media advertising. Winning the top prize was accompanied with $1,500 in prize money. Congratulations, Katie. You are a wonderful ambassador for your school, for the District of Cape St. Francis, and for our province. Speaker, I ask all honourable members to join me in congratulating Katie Parsons on winning the 2022 Enterprise Olympics for Entrepreneurship 3209, and wish her all the future success with her business project, Wink Lash Studio. Congratulations, Katie.